There are 1,000 recipes again for meatballs, but something that I grew up with is very important. There's things in the Italian family where you're judged on your sauce, you're judged on your meatballs. Very crucial things like tomato sauce, wine, your salami, and your meatballs. To make your tomato sauce, take some nice tomatoes, obviously, onion, diced, garlic, some basil.
And
Starts
actually,
from
you can put any herbs in it that you really like, can't you? And you've got a bit of garlic in there.
So continue adding your tomatoes to that.
How long should you let the sauce simmer away that for?
Yeah, so we'll add some more tomatoes to that to obviously bulk it up and so on, because there's a few too many onions. The recipe that I was taught, it's a Southern Italian Sicilian recipe from my mum. We also call them polpette. And then you can fry them and eat them from like that, like a little patty, type of meat patty. Or you can then add them to the sauce and it flavours your sauce and so on. And that's what we're going to do today.
Excellent.
So in front of us, there's a few ingredients. So we use half and half beef and pork.
Okay.
Okay.
Why wouldn't you just use solid beef?
Sure. The solid beef, it's a bit too lean.
Okay.
Okay. And beef fat is not very, doesn't taste very good.
Okay.
So you need some little bit of pork fat. Okay. You can also add chopped prosciutto to that as well, if you like, or the fat of the prosciutto. Mince that together. Eggs, breadcrumbs, parmesan, rice.
Yum.
So the rice inside uses it's a bit of a binder, but also adds that different element as well.
Yeah.
So
and very healthy actually.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
And also some chili as well. A little bit of chili inside the meatball.
That chili looks just amazing.
Yeah. Obviously, basil in season is just coming out of season. But also, what I do is I make my own little salt.
Ooh, looks beautiful.
So it is table salt, different peppers. So some white pepper. It's actually got a little bit of Szechuan pepper. Don't tell anyone
that's
that.
Really delicious.
And all it is you add. It's also a little piece of garlic, rosemary, and all these different ingredients and spices. Now it's up to you.
I'm going to get that recipe from you later and share it.
Yeah. Spices and so on. It's up to you what you want to do.
Okay.
Okay. So then you add to your mortar and pestle or your bar mix or blender, and just blitz it all together. So the garlic, the parsley, all that. So it's basically a wet salt.
Okay.
Onto a tray, very thin, and let it dry out.
Right.
Overnight.
Okay.
And what it does, if you're going to do it at home, it actually perfumes your home or your restaurant, and the customers love it, or your family loves it. And instead of buying these sprays that, put artificial, vanilla scent that you've never even seen of what a vanilla pod looks like.
Do you know, I saw a can the other day of apple pie spray.
Wow.
To spray your home, I'm not joking, with apple pie for visitors. And then they get there and there's no apple pie.
No.
Rude.
Okay. So we add all the ingredients, obviously, to our lovely KitchenAid.
Which is awesome, again, because, less work.
Yeah, obviously the muscle work, let it go with the machine. So, add your ingredients. And it's good to add chili to your diet, I think. And it's very good for your metabolism.
I love chili.
So you have your rice and your breadcrumbs. Everything is mixing quite well. From here, you can also add things like, paprika. You can add some more chili. And now all it is really take the how large you want these meatballs to be.
Okay.
Obviously into the pan. You want the oil to be hot enough to obviously seal the meatballs. Roll them around, nicely coloured, and then we can add them to the oven so they can cook through. Everything is obviously soft. The onions are soft. The garlic is ready. Is perfumed.
Smells
The tomatoes inside.
Now, I don't have one of these. This is yours.
Yes.
So what else can I use?
So if you don't have one, if you want to purchase one, they're in every kind of home shops. No. Okay. Take your sauce. If you've got a bar mix, you can bar mix it, or when it's a little bit cooler, add it to your mixer.
Okay.
So it all kind of mixes around.
Right.
So this is just very simple. Spin around. So it basically presses the onion out and keeps the.
Gosh, what a nifty little gadget.
Exactly.
And so you don't end up with a lot of waste from it because.
So it basically keeps the skins.
Yeah. That's great.
And there's your sauce.
I might get one. I was just trying to be controversial.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know.
You can get it this size, you can get it plastic, you can get them all different sizes.
Okay.
So the sauce is ready.
Wow, that looks so good.
Meatballs will be coming out very soon.
Okay.
And
Right.
we're obviously going to cook our pasta and we take it from there.
Yeah, that tastes so beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. So lovely and fresh.
It is. Obviously, at the end, we can add some basil right at the end. So with the basil, don't add basil too early because obviously it has a time limit of its flavour.
I didn't know
so
that.
if you add it too early, it kind of hits its peak and then it dies.
Oh.
So with basil, chop, chop, chop. You know, the last 5 minutes of the dish, then you add.
Chef tip within a tip.
Exactly. Last 5 minutes of your cooking, add the basil so you get the most out of it.
Okay.
So we can add your sauce, which is freshly mouled.
Yep.
Okay, so favourite time of mine is obviously the pasta time, but a couple little hints. Cooking pasta has to be boiling water, and we have to make sure that we do salt the water. The reason for that, it actually brings the temperature up of the water slightly, and it actually gives flavour to your beautiful pasta that we made before. So boiling, salted, tumbling water, add your pasta. Fresh pasta only takes about 2 or 3 minutes to actually cook. We have our beautiful meatballs, our sauce. You can even present it like that with the sauce around the meatballs and keep it in the pan. Or we've got some beautiful plates to obviously display and eat from.
That smells divine.
It is. It's lovely. It's something that I actually want to eat right now, to be honest with you.
Okay.
So
well,
your fresh pasta, your beautiful fresh sauce, handmade meatballs.
Beautiful.
We're going to give this a quick toss. Okay. And obviously the sauce.
Oh, yum.
But really, if you could be standing right here and smelling all these beautiful aromas coming from the pan, the beautiful fresh basil.
Yeah,
it is lovely.
Absolutely gorgeous.
And one thing that we need to do, or two little things, is at the end, us Italians, we love our olive oil. And this is a fantastic oil.
This is Martin Boats's first ever crack at olive oil from the Cook's
Good on
Co-op
him.
in the
That's
Hawkesbury
fantastic.
River. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you like it.
Oil on the top. And if you like, obviously some freshly grated parmesan.
Yes, we do like.
And on the top.
Yeah.
And that is your pasta, fettuccine, spaghettini, meatballs, fresh tomato sauce, basil.
Delicious. It smells beautiful and I can't wait to have this for lunch. Thank you.
Simple, fresh pasta, beautiful, freshly meatballs. And one thing, another little tip as well, you can make a lot of those meatballs, fry them, cook them, cool them down in your fridge, place them in your in little containers, in portions and freeze them.
Oh, that's a godsend.
Same with your sauce as well.
That's
But add
awesome.
the basil always to the end.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you.
Excellent. Pleasure. Thank you very much.